Hello guys, we're right now on Better Devs in a new episode. First of all, I want to talk to you guys about this new project that I'm working on, and I wanted to make an episode of how to migrate information from an a SQLite database to a MySQL database. So first off, we're gonna work with three important libraries: SQL, SQLite 3, PY and MySQL. That this will allow you to connect to MySQL servers. This is a new one. There are other ones, but this is the one that worked for me. You may know other ones that is like MySQL connector or something like that, but I won't talk about them today as I use this one. And lastly, but not least, where we'll use the tqdm library that it will show you like a progress in the console, and it's really it's really useful when you're trying to do something in your way, working with your console and working with servers. This is how it looks like my database. Basically there are some basic things as you may see, and it's not a big deal. This is how well, first of all, that may look like. You will see some important information in here that we will talk later on. So first of all, we're gonna import our file name with the information located in SQLite, and besides that, we're gonna import some configuration. So in here, we're gonna place our credentials, username, password, database name, and any other information that may be useful. And here we're gonna use the cursor class because this is really important when you're trying to connect to a MySQL database. First of all, we're gonna make these three variables to connect like the database with this file. So it will extract all the information. In here you may see we'll connect to the two of them, making a simultaneously deliver. Besides that, well, after this is completed, we're gonna go ahead and execute this command right here that it will extract all the information, or well, it's like a intern table that contains all the metadata, that a name of the tables, views. It will describe internally the tables. This command gets all the tables that are in the database. It doesn't matter the like the size of it. It just will extract all the data from the made data that it will allow us to work on this project. This will exclude the SQL sequence. This is the one you may see here. But well, this is not a big deal. In here, we're gonna go in a for loop to execute or to migrate the information. In here, will show us the name of the table. Um, well, we will execute this. That will extract all the information from that specific table. And if the table is empty, it will show us in here a message, and it will continue. But well, in here we'll obtain or get all the valid columns that are between them. So it will describe first of all the tables that are located in this one, and once they located that and describe that internally, they're gonna compare it. And if this is a value thing that you have already created, and will show you really quick how you can create this on your MySQL database. This is basically the same thing. The only thing that changes is this command that instead of being all this pasty is just like this when an underscore line between them, between the auto word and the increment word. Basically, this is how you do it. After this, you may go ahead and connect the information. It will filter all the information that are located in the databases columns. Once it is filtered, it will create or join all this information together in a JSON file. And this will basically create a dynamic SQL structure or a query. And it will replace the data with the real values for each column and each row. Once this is done, this will be showing us this information in here. Basically, it will show us the progress with this library that I just show you. It will contain all the information, the table name, and once it is done, it will show us the values that are being located or that are being inserted. And basically, this is how you end up doing it. And once this is done, it will select the commit statement that will send the values. It will basically save all the values that you send in there in order for us to proceed. And this is how it may look like in a console. Let me see if you are able to see. If you are able to see this information, this is how it looks like once it gets completed into the structure of it. This is how I end up transferring all the data that I have in SQLite to MySQL. Thank you so much, guys. That was the main reason for this video. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.